My takeaway right now is I am blown away. This is more than what I could have expected from the XFL. Like I like the AAF, but this is like something else entirely. This season's gonna be special, guys. I can tell you. I'm going big. The XFL is going big. I'm going with them. If you don't want to join or be part of this XFL experience, then get out the fucking way. And if the rest of the season's like this, let me tell you, it just gets me so excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got so much energy. I got so much XFL energy. I got so much XFL Jim energy right now. It's like, it's finally here. Oh boy, I have waited for this moment since I was conceived, since I was created 2 years ago when I was born out of the jism that was XFL Jim in 2021 when The Rock was first announced as the buyer of the XFL. How you doing over there, Jim, by the way? The XFL's back? It's finally back, but I have to rampage. I don't the XFL's back, but I don't understand. Where are the Wildcats? The Dragons? I just He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We'll get to him later. But now we are finally at the pinnacle. This moment in time. I have had a raging hard on for the past 2.5 weeks in anticipation for this moment, but the XFL is back, and this is the XFL Gym Week 1 preview. Holy fuck, I'm so happy. The hype is off the charts, people. The hype is off the charts. I don't know what to do with myself. I have been laughing, crying, coming constantly all week in anticipation for today. It's just It's so fucking beautiful. I just, I'm so happy right now. The XFL's back. Oh my god. Let's get into these games. Game number 1. The Vegas Vipers at the Arlington Renegades. Saturday, 2 p.m. What a banger to start off with. Of course, they have the Renegades starting. They're the flagship team. They're the hub team. Might as well call them the Pornhub team because this line is sexy. You talk about doing lines, the Renegades are going to be doing lines. This offensive and defensive line is something to behold. Vegas is no slouch either, though. Love the coach. Love Rod Woodson. I like what they got going on. It's the Viper Lord himself, Luis Perez, getting the start week 1. So that's going to be something interesting. It's looking like it's going to be, I don't know if it's split or if it's slower, but the Renegades have some really good weapons to use. I like their run game quite a bit. I think what's going to happen is that the Renegades are going to run through that ass like I like to run through Becky's at Applebee's. Shout out, Becky. Um, I think the Renegades are a better team. I think the Vipers are good enough. Full stop. This is week 1. We know nothing week 1. This is all speculation, projection, and anticipation, all culminating to right now. For the you recent ex virgins out there, it's similar to when you have your first time. You're banging your lady or your dude, and then just about 20 generous 20 seconds in, you release, and that's what's going to happen here. It's all going to come flowing out, and I think in this first game you see it happen. You're going to have a bumpy start to begin, but I think I'm going to fall back on the solid line play of the Renegades. I think that gets it done. And Stoopsy Oopsie Poopsie's back. I'm so happy for the return. I'm so happy for all the guys coming back. It's mwah. I think the Renegades win, but I think the Vipers put on a good show. Game number 2, we have the Orlando Guardians taking on the Houston Roughnecks at 7:30 p.m. This is God's time, by the way. Um, Champs versus chumps is the main play here. If you look back in 2020, the Guardians, not one of the best teams. I think XFL Jim had them ranked in the bottom 2 of the league to finish out the season, and obviously the Roughnecks won the XFL in 2020. It's going to be very, very interesting. I like what the Guardians have in a lot of positions, except for what they're trotting out at quarterback. It looks like Paxton Lynch is getting the start, and boy howdy, all my talks with USFL Jim, this guy is a fat piece of crap that just doesn't know how to win. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, folks. That's not what I'm about. I think the Roughnecks have the solid foundation better than the Guardians. I think that gives them the edge in this matchup. So I'm going to be going with the Roughnecks here. I do expect to see, especially week 1 in this matchup, I expect to see a nice defensive battle, which is always something that a little butters your bread a bit. Game number 3, we have the Battlehawks at the Brahmas Sunday at 2 p.m. Some people call this the Lord's Day, and I call this the XFL's Day. Sundays will be ruled by this league. Great logo matchup. The Battlehawks logo is a classic. The Brahmas logo is, oh God, I just want to lick that clit till it squirts all over my face. AJ McCarron's people are projecting AJ McCarron probably as like a top 3 quarterback in the league, and I'm ready to see how he shows out, what he looks like coming out the gate. And for the Brahmas, what about his college career made you think Jack Cohn was an exciting pick? Nothing he has shown me at his time at Wisconsin or his time at Notre Dame has given me any sort of excitement. It has wrecked more boners for me than it's given. And I don't like seeing him out there. Nothing against Jack Cohn. No offense, buddy. But I don't want to see you out on my field. I'm feeling, in the back of my head, I feel like this is like an Aaron Murray situation where teams kept trying to trot out Aaron Murray and he's not... I don't think he's a great quarterback for these situations. I don't think it's going to work. I think you're going to see a very similar situation here in San Antonio. I do like the home crowd. I think the home crowd for this game is probably going to be bananas. I think San Antonio, people are sleeping on this city as a football city, and they're going to show out for this. The Battlehawks also beginning their slog. First 3 weeks on the road is going to be absolutely brutal, but I think in week 1 they can get it done. I think the Battlehawks edge out the Brahmas here just by a bit. 4th and final game, the weekend cap, Sunday, 7 p.m. God's time. The Seattle Sea Dragons take on the DC Defenders. Jordan Ta'amu back. Abeta DiNucci is playing in this one. It's going to be a battle to end the weekend. I am so excited for this one. This was the game that capped it all off in 2020, if you guys remember. It was beautiful. It was exciting. It had great mic moments. It had it all. And I expect this game to have it all as well. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast-paced. This is the only game that I have on the slate, if you're a gambler like myself, that I have going over. I bet the under just as a system play, but this is the one game I could see hitting the over. You got people like Josh Gordon. You've got Ben DiNucci. You've got Jordan Ta'amu. You have excellent players on both sides of the ball for both of these teams, especially these offenses. They're going to be fun to watch. This is probably my most exciting game of the weekend. I'm very hyped for this one, and I cannot wait to be watching XFL with all of you. I'm so happy the league's back. I'm so happy that this beautiful logo is adorning my chest and will soon be entering my eyeballs and out my penis. It's going to be chef's kiss. Things that I hope to see just as a blanket statement for the opening weekend. I want to see good commentators. I want to see good rapport. I want to see them having a good time, not taking it too seriously, just having a blast, being all fun with that. I want to see good pace of play. I don't want to see too many stoppages. I want to see just let the games go. Bop-a-bop-a-boop-a-beep-a-boo. That's what the XFL is always about. It's about moving the ball. It's about moving the clock. It's about moving. It's about going forward. That's why the windshield is bigger than the rear view, okay? That's what this league is about. And I want to see sideline interviews. I want to see the raw emotion of these players laid bare before my eyes, into my ears. I want that for me. I want that for you. And finally, I doubt this will happen, But if it does, I will be the happiest boy in the mall. It's the seltzer celebrations. Those were so fun. Those were so amazing. I'm going to be shotgunning seltzers left and right on Saturday. I'm going to be shotgunning seltzers left and right on Sunday. And I want to see the players shotgun seltzers. I know they're not a sponsor this year. Maybe have them shotgun some Zoa Energy or whatever. I've shotgunned a Red Bull here or there. These players can get around with it. It's just going to be a beautiful weekend, a heartfelt weekend, and if I see anyone coming negatively at my league, I will end you. Do you understand me? I will end your life in Minecraft. But the XFL's here. Week 1's here. I'm an emotional wreck. XFL Jim over in the corner is having a time. That's right, buddy. That's right, buddy. The XFL is back. It's just go back to that. You're good. But it's the week 1 preview. I'm XFL Jim. I'll see you guys for the week 1 recap. Oh, it just felt so good to say. Just live in this moment. Just bask in the moment that is.